Hi, thanks for joining us today on Envision. It has been a year since our community passed a $190 million bond issue for improvements on existing schools and also the construction of 2 new schools. Actually, there'll be 3 when we're all done, but right now we're in the process of 2. Dr. Brian Maher, 365 days. There's been a lot that's happened since then.
There's been a lot that's happened, and right now in the community you're starting to be able to see what's happened. You know, for months it was finishing up contracts, design development, and the old adage of you see the duck on the water and just gliding. Doesn't look like much is happening, but underneath there was a lot of paddling going on. We're really coming to a position where that paddling now is going to show itself on the ground. We had 2 groundbreakings, one for Thomas Jefferson High School, one for Ben Rifle Middle School. And you can go to those sites and see something big is happening in both of those areas. Before long, you'll begin to see a building spring up out of that ground. So there's a visual for a community to see there. What's a little lesser known is we also we're just finishing up renovation addition at Memorial Middle School, also part of that bond issue. And also, we're in the process of opening, I think it's 5 new bids for various projects that will be coming up this year and into next summer, and those will be happening soon. Jeff Kreider and the folks in operational services are extremely busy. The bond issue is in full implementation mode, and you can see that in the community now. So 365 days later, it's really kind of fun to look out there and see what's happened in the last year.
Absolutely. A lot of information leading up to that vote, and then continuing to get information out, and just the excitement in our community. And I think we felt that from the business community as well, who attended the groundbreakings, that both of them were well attended. And you know, the relationship between the business community and the schools is so critical and so important, because if we don't have good schools, then the businesses aren't able to attract. And so maybe just share about how that is not only good for the school district, but the community in general.
You know, our business community got behind the bond issue, saw the need, and understood the long-term value of having a great school system in general, certainly a great public school system. So that was one good thing. It amazed me the number of people we had at the 2 groundbreakings. I didn't think there would be that many people show up for those 2 events. It was fun to see, and certainly fun to be a part of. But it also speaks to our accountability back to not only the business community, but our entire community. And there are 2 ways we're trying to demonstrate accountability, the accountability for that $190 million. We have 2 board meetings a month. At the second board meeting monthly, we give a CIP update. It's where are we on our construction projects. So you get a little bit every month, but also twice a year. At the retreat in the summer, generally in July, and in December, we give a real deep dive at our board meetings on what we're doing in terms of implementing the bond issue, what's been done, where are we financially. So as a community, you don't have to wonder if we're hitting the mark. You'll have several opportunities to see, ask questions, and know that we are for sure hitting the mark.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to the continued construction of those buildings, and it will be exciting to see them emerge out of the ground and come to fruition. And by 2021, we'll be talking about kids going to school there.
They'll have kids in there before you know it.
Yeah, it'll happen overnight. Thanks so much for joining us today on Envision.